Hello everyone. I had a lot of work, but I thought that I must have to complete it first. Because after that, maybe I'm not going to have the time. That's why I have to complete it now. Because most of the work I can do after some time or in the crowd, but this is not. And that's why I give it a priority. It's feel like a darkness, maybe in the room or anything else. I'm not able to recognize it. But okay, no issue. Let's continue with it. We don't have any options. And today I was literally confused to settle my office table. I put the things somewhere and so many places, but that not suited. Whenever my students come across here, they always look at the center, and it's really a, you can say, an interesting thing. And when I was going to my home, I saw a person, and I never thought that he's the parent of someone, and I was happy at that moment that my students are present here also. So we are growing with the little bit efforts, but I love the journey. It's a little bit hard, but I love it and enjoy it. Today I have to eat something that I didn't like, and for a moment I smelled that, and it really, I don't think so I can have that, but I have to. I don't have any option. So I have to do it anyhow. And I will do. If I didn't like something, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to do that. I'm just sharing my, you can say, the experience or my interest and nothing else. Whenever I am just sharing about something, or any girl is sharing about something, it doesn't mean that they are going to, they didn't do that. It's never mean that. I also don't like that, but I will do because it's my job and it's ordered to me. So I have to do that at any cost, and I will. But sometimes we just share our experience, or I have to say the feelings, nothing else. And there is nothing bad in it. We can do that. And so many times we don't have any other options except doing the things that we don't like. And I know it's not harmful or anything else, but girls are a little bit moody and so cautious about the taste and how much foodie they are, because I am. I am foodie, and you can say choosy in the context of food. I'm not talking about anything else. So after so many days, I watched the Sita Ramayanam show, and we are at the moment where the god Hanuman is going to meet with goddess Sita. And I just want to watch that show, but because I didn't had the time, that's why I leave that and came here. And there is a full list of to do, that I have to complete. And if we talk about the weather, it is good. I am not an UPSC aspirant. I just attempted once in my life and I love to do it again, but I didn't prepare it well, and that's why maybe I'm not going to do that. But I attempted with my full efforts once in my life, and it was a good experience. I just love that day. But the center was really, I didn't expect it. I attempted so many competitive exams, but never get the center like that which I get in UPSC exam. And I was like, why? We just completed our exam anyhow because it was my duty, so I did. But that, if I talk about the location, it was so unexpected. And there was a male, I don't have to say a boy, there was a male, and he was very weird. And after having that case, I literally feels like that we never have to talk to anyone, especially the unknown. When we there was two exams in one day, so when we completed our first one, after that we have to attempt the second one, and we didn't allow to get our question paper with ourselves. So what I did, I just put that question paper in a tree, in a branch of a tree, and after that I leave from there. And when I came back, I got my question paper. For a while I thought that maybe someone picked it, but it doesn't happen. If I talk about my day, my day is running so fast, and I want that. I just want that the whole year finished in a second. These times are really hard, but I have to live in it. And most of the people are living in this situation where they don't want, but they have to. And if we survive in it, I know we all are going to have something extraordinary. I speak in Hindi, but now I have to speak in English because it's my duty, so I'm not using the Hindi language right now. Otherwise, my native language in Hindi is Hindi. Hello. again a man with headphones. Have I really want to have a headphone. But I whenever I go to purchase it, I was just like, what I am going to do that, because I didn't get time to sit patiently and enjoy the moment. I'm really sorry, I can't talk a word or speak a word in Hindi here. What I was saying, yeah. So that's why I'm not purchasing it. But maybe after some time I will get time to read and listen to songs, and I going to have that. These days, the sound of housefly I really find different. They are producing the sound like a buzz, and I really don't know the reason. Today is its 8th December, and I had to complete the 8 admissions, but I didn't achieve my goal. And sometimes it's really depressed me. And that's why I tried hard to surround myself with the people who always motivate me. Or if I didn't get this type of people, I just, you can say, quarantine myself. I love to being alone because I'm not a social person, and whenever I get into gathering these days I didn't want to speak or talk with anyone. So that's why I isolate myself sometimes. In the morning I saw the guava, and that was really in a big size, and the color was yellow. That's why I didn't like that. It was like maybe they were ripe more than needed. I didn't paid attention on it, but I saw some person purchasing it and I was like, wow. I have to purchase a pocket diary also. The diary that was given by a student, I used that. Now I have to purchase another one. Yesterday I just smushed off my eyes and really forget that I applied the kajal because generally I didn't, so I forget that and mess up. I saw a really new ad. Maybe I'm not usually watching the shows, that's why I didn't watch that. So today I watched it and it was what we have to say. It was casted by Kapil Sharma, and in that there was a mixed conversation in both Hindi and English language, and I really liked that. I learned a word that app, not app, it's ape, you can say APE, and I am really never find the difference between an ape and a monkey, and I really don't know what is the difference between them. Maybe I have to search about it. Maybe there is a fight and when I was coming, there was an injured cow, and some people trying to solving the problem, and maybe they will take it to the hospital. To the veterinary. I'm getting headache. Yesterday, one of my students was going to had fun with their family, and maybe they all were going to visit a place or something else. I am sleepy now. I didn't have the habit, but maybe it's take too much time to leave the habit that I had. There was a there was an accident. Hello. And fortunately no one get harmed in that. And from accident I just remember that yesterday there was a I get a bad news and I just want to meet the person, but maybe I'll get the chance after 1 or 2 days. Let's see what happened. I'm going to meet her. And after hearing the news, I was just like, I stuck for a moment and get a really, I was shocked and had a pain in my heart. And when I get to know that when this happened, her husband was far away from her, and I was just thinking that what he feels at that time when he get to know that his wife had an accident. And it's really hard for a husband to heard like it, or for a wife when she heard the news. And I was really like that it's really hard more than the person who get the accident. It's more than harder for their life, what we say, life partner. And I really feel bad for both of them, and I'm definitely going to meet her when I get the chance. So it was just by, you can say, what we said, not getting the word. Okay, I'll see you within 5 minutes because we don't have more time. Wait for just 5 minutes. I will come within it.